Hello, I'm Henry Little, Chief Executive of Opera Rara. And as part of our 2024 Big Give fundraising campaign that supports Opera Rara's work with emerging artists, I'm speaking with many of the young singers who have featured or will feature in one of our opera studio recording projects. I'm joined here by the Catalan baritone Lluís Calvet Pay.
Hello, everyone.
You're a recent graduate of the opera programme at the David Seligman Opera School at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff, and the Welsh College is an educational partner of Opera Rara. You're currently in the ensemble at the Staatsoper in Hanover, and you made your Opera Rara debut with us last year in Donizetti's L'esule di Roma, which we released earlier this year to great success. I'm delighted to say that you're going to feature in our next Salon concert here in London at the Lansdowne Club on the 23rd of January. And also that you're going to return for another major opera studio recording project next year. And we're going to announce the details of that pretty soon. So please stand by for more news on that. But Lluís, let me start by asking you what makes Opera Rara unique and special to you?
Well, I think for me, the main point is that you are recording and performing operas that normally are not performed or record. And this is so special because as a singer, we are not always having this chance, the chance to perform something that has not been performed thousands of times before. And it allows you to somehow to do really your own version, like kind of a virgin version. And this is, for me, this is so special.
And tell us a little bit about how making your recording debut with Opera Rara so soon after completing your studies at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama. Tell us about how that recording helped you to make that transition from student to working artist.
It was such a special experience, I have to say. And yeah, as you say, it was right after I finished my studies at Royal Welsh College. And I remember we met Carlo Rizzi, all the students. I met him at Royal Welsh College, and we were all very nervous, because it's Carlo Rizzi. There was a lot of pressure, but it was so special. And I have to say, it allowed me to grow somehow as a singer, as an interpreter, I would say as an artist in all the ways, because then you mix yourself with amazing singers, top singers in the world. It's difficult to happen, especially when you're starting a career. And this is something that allows you to learn from people who did or who's doing an amazing career internationally.
And we like to think of ourselves, I'm sure that every opera company would say this, but I would say because of our size, we're quite a small community. We like to think of ourselves when these recording projects come together like a artistic family. Tell us a little bit how it was, what it was like for you to be part of that family.
Well, it felt very natural. Because I think, I mean, like the quality of art, the quality of what we are doing, it has to be always like the highest possible. But it's so important for me that you feel comfortable where you are. And in this case, with Opera Rara, I really felt like at home. And I think with these conditions, people give the best of themselves because it allows you, like, you just focused on what you have to do. You're not thinking about anything else, like problems, organizations, or like this person or whatever. Like, you're just focused on music. And I think when you feel comfortable and supported with, like, by people, it feels so natural, everything. And I think this is so special also, like something that it needs to be like that to give the best.
Well, it's wonderful to know, and thank you for sharing that really kind and generous feedback with us. It means a lot. Do you have a particular single special or standout memory of the recording process for Lazy Lady Roma? Tell us about that.
I have some, I have to say, but the best one, I would say it was, well, I was sharing the stage, I was sharing the experience with Nicola Laimo, and me as a baritone, it was so special because he's a baritone as well. And also I can, well, we have the same Fach, we say in Germany, like same kind of voice, and you can see how the way I was surprised because the way he says the words and the way he express what he's saying, what he's singing, it's so special. And I think for me, this is what makes the difference between just being a singer or being an artist. Because L'esule di Roma, if you take it, if you look at the score, it's like it looks like nothing. There's no much like nodes, or it's not a big thing. You look at that and you feel so naked somehow, like how I'm going to do like a big thing out of this. It's just like some notes. But the way he was doing it, his aria, especially when Morena gets well, his role was getting mad. He was so like from nothing, he made the big thing. I saw the aria and I like the first time I saw the aria on the score, I was like, wow, this won't be a big aria. But when he was performing it, my gosh, that took an amazing like strength, forza, like it has everything. It has everything. And this was so special. And it gave me a big lesson of what you can do and like the what you can do as a singer, that you really can give your own personality and your own vision of what you're singing and really transform it in an amazing way.
I think you've described rather brilliantly there, actually, the transition from a singer to actually an artist. And of course, the artist is about how you interpret that material, what you do with it, how you personalize it, how you make it meaningful to you as a person. I think that's a really great description. Tell us about what you're doing now. Tell us where you're singing and where we can expect to see you perform.
I'm mainly performing in Hanover because, as you said, I'm in the ensemble there. I just finished Satyagraha by Philip Glass. Such a very difficult. It was very difficult because I had to sing in, I'll let you know where, in Sanskrit, which is a Indian language, like it's like the Latin for India, and it was very tricky, but it was amazing. And now, what's next? I'm doing Silvia now, by from Pagliacci by Leoncavallo. So beautiful role, absolutely different, nothing to do with Satyagraha. And I'm having one concert in London with you, and then one concert in March, I think, in Barcelona with an amazing pianist, a Korean pianist, Herim Bian.
Fantastic. Well, we are all hugely looking forward to our concert with you on the 23rd of January at the Lansdowne Club. It's going to be a very special event indeed. Luis, thank you so much for taking the time about from what I know is a very busy schedule for you to talk to us today. It's lovely to hear your insight and in particular how it feels to, as a young singer, to work alongside some of the major opera singers in the world. I would encourage people who want to see or hear more to visit Opera Rara's YouTube channel, where you can see clips not just of Luis, but of the whole cast of our recording of Lazy Lady Roma, and you can see excerpts from the recording studio. But for now, I want to ask you all to consider supporting Opera Rara's 2024 Big Give campaign, championing emerging artists. And you can do that by donating today. You can find out more at opera-rara.com/big-give-2024, and we've included that link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and especially thank you for supporting the recording debuts of so many young, incredible emerging artists like Lluís Calvet.
Please support Opera Rara 2024 Big Give campaign.